Stanley, and well, what a first half to begin with.
Yeah, we weren't good enough in the first half. I don't think we was good enough in the second half neither. I thought that if we'd have applied ourselves in the first half how we applied ourselves in the second half, I think we'd have won the game. It doesn't mean to say we played well in the second half, because I don't think we did. We played better. We had more efforts at goal. We had decent opportunities. But if I look at the game as a whole, it wasn't good enough.
The opening 16 minutes, a real shock. First of all, the goal from the left, a nice interplay from Accrington, and a finish into the bottom corner, and then a farcical second goal that took deflection after deflection.
Yeah, our second goal, I don't even look at that. That can happen to anyone anywhere, so I'll put that to one side. First goal, Paul Connolly's effort at passing the ball was at best, I think, schoolboy defending. I really do. It was shocking. We had possession of the ball in a good area, and I thought that was really, really poor from an experienced player. The goal's a goal. Can't do nothing. This happened. Second one, we can't do anything about. But you know what? We can actually lose games and come off and go. I'll tell you what. We've played well today. We look like a team. To be honest, I thought we were poor. I feel for Alex Lacey. We didn't want to play guts today. I'm being honest. I feel that he's had 2 games. He needed a rest. But I've had to change, just to try and do something different, because I couldn't really see us getting out of that sort of easy-ozy way, if I'm being honest. So, you know, am I happy with how we responded? Of course I am, because I think that shows that we have something in the club that you can't buy. We have a spirit and a desire to never say die, and obviously that's a pleasing aspect. But I know that we are better than we played today, and the reason that we haven't played well enough is to do, I think, with individuals not being ready for the game. Why that is, I don't know. It's my responsibility. I'm the manager, so I need to do a little bit of work with this on Monday, because as I said, I'm not happy. You know what? I'd sooner, with great respect, sooner got beat 2-0, saying, I'll tell you what, my side's been terrific today. They've got a deflected goal and a bit unlucky in there. Keeper's flown all over the place. But, you know, I'm happy with the performance. But which I did a little bit with the game that we lost to Wimbledon, AFC Wimbledon. But I'm really, really disappointed with how we've approached the game today. And at the end of the day, that's the manager's responsibility. It's my responsibility. So I have to take a long, hard look at myself and decide what I need to do in terms to not allow that to happen. Will it happen in a season? Of course it does. It's football. I understand that. But do you let it, Karen? No. Do you allow it to happen? No, you don't.
You made the decisive action in bringing Luke Guttridge on. You may not have wanted to play him, but from where we were sat, he changed the game, and his influence really did give us the springboard back to the
absolutely. Point. We went with what we did in terms of system at Carlisle, which worked very well for us. But we didn't make schoolboy errors against Carlisle. And that's not the goals, that's just schoolboy errors. I think our passing was poor, our tempo was poor. I thought we didn't move the ball quick enough. Our receiving of the ball when we did pass it was poor. So I just thought it was just a poor show in the first half. I really did. And as I said, you know, we want Luke Rooney to, we want Luke Guttridge to play as many games as possible this year. And you know, we have to be careful that he's been out for some time, and he's played a couple of games, and just want to be steady with him. But I just felt it was the right thing to do today, and so it proved.
You slipped another name in there, Luke Rooney. What a goal though to get the Hatters back on track and half the deficit. Lovely run and nice curling effort.
Absolutely. I mean, Rooney brings a little bit of spark to us, and you know, he brought it today. But was his whole game good? No, it wasn't. Some of his passing was sloppy. We've got good pass. We really have got great passers of the ball. I think we have. But I just don't think that they was on that today. And you know what? I can actually accept that. That's part of football. You know, that's part of football. But I just felt our approach wasn't right today. I just felt that's how it was.
And Jake Howe's equaliser from a free kick, a nice left-footed, albeit off the wall, but confident to take it and
striking it, trying it to target. You know, we pulled ourselves back to 2-2, and if we'd have started the game the way we played the second half, we wouldn't have been behind by 2 goals, and we could have won the game. You know, we might not have played great because we're not going to play great every week. You know, and we've played 4 league games And whatever, I know these have sort of been winning, but you know, I've read the reports on some of the games. Take the 4-0 out with Shrewsbury. They've been like tight games, really tight games for them. So, you know, we have to pay that a certain amount of respect. And I just feel that our approach to the game today wasn't what I would expect from one of my teams. The players are aware of that, and we expect better.
Second half certainly far more dominant from the Hatters, chances created, goal disallowed, but at the other end Mark Tyler's made 3 great saves.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you get to a stage, and I do anyway, where I don't want to draw, I want to win, and I'm prepared to lose a goal at this stage of the season to try and win. So we tried to be positive, you know, we didn't try to defend, we tried to get our fullbacks forward, we tried to push our midfield players quite high and try and get them in and around the box, and with that you leave it the other way. But you know, I think before that we had 2 or 3, you know, fair efforts at goal that on another day may go in, and they didn't. But as I said, I'm happy to attack. I want to attack. I want to score. I thought that the second half our movement was probably better than it's been for a couple of games. But having said that, in terms of people that score goals for us, Paul and Mark are not scoring at the moment. So we need to keep doing some work on that.
And you've got a week to work on that now before the next game away at Shrewsbury.
Absolutely. Roll on next Saturday.
Thank you very much for your time, John. And